Okay, welcome back. So now we ended on the command called use, which is to switch between different databases. So now we are going to see how we can create a table in a database that you have created. So last time we used show tables and gave an output as empty result or empty set, meaning that there is no table to show. So let's try creating one table in the database that we created already called itslav. So we'll use a command called create table, but however this create table has different options before you finish that command, whereby you create a table. After create table, you'll insert a table name. For example, let's say users, meaning that's create table called users. So you're going to give it the fields that you want it to be with. They are the field names. So you'll say open bracket, you say you will be with ID. So after this is the data field name. So after the field name, you'll give it a data type. So ID falls under which data type? You can say it's integer. So ID data type integer, you give it also the size, field size, that it will not exceed 5 characters. So that's the first record. But here, if you want to insert a second record, you'll just put a comma. You'll not terminate. Terminate means that you are ending the statement. So you'll just put a comma, meaning that you are adding another fields in the same table. So you press enter. Are you seeing that it's now continuing, showing that the command has not yet been completed? So at the end of the command will terminate, but now we are inserting more fields. So that's ID, it's the first field. So you can say full name. So varchar, meaning that it's variable character. It's like text in Access. As you see how text works, for example, it will accept numbers, letters, spaces, symbols, and others. So you say full name varchar, variable character. So you give it the size. Full name, for example, you can say 20 characters. So you give it a comma. You go to, for example, address. It's also varchar. You can give it a length of 15, comma. You can say age. So age is integer. You just say int. Length you can give it like 4. So you can say nationality. Nationality is varchar, and its length can be like 20. So you just note this: at the end of the last field, don't put a comma. If you put a comma, it will bring an error. So you don't put a comma, meaning that the fields are over. So after the fields are getting done, you just close the bracket that you opened that ID at the first time, where there is users as the table. You open that bracket, so you have to close it from here. So after you have to terminate, you press enter. It will show you query okay, row affected. So now if you say show tables, you terminate. Are you seeing that it's now giving an output of users? So that's how we create a table in MySql. Thank you very much. So the next tutorial will be inserting data in that table. Thank you.